Parasect's growth has been stunned by the mushroom that has resided on its back since birth. The mushroom sinks its spores into the host's brain, giving the parasitic mushroom total control over the paras. While being possessed for so long, the eyes have whited out and the mushroom has drained almost all of the Parasect's life force, which gives the mushroom the energy it needs to grow into a gross exaggeration of its former size. Once they are that huge, they take total control over the Parasect's mind, creating a hive mind with other host Parasects. To ensure survival, the mushrooms force the Parasects to breed, and once the eggs are laid, the mushrooms coat the eggs with their parasitic spores, ensuring their offspring will wind up in the same dead-eyed and doomed fate they currently have. People have often asked the designer of Pokemon, Satoshi Tajiri, what is the story of Parasect? Slightly troubled by the cold and dead stare of the unnerving Pokedex entries that describe the unfortunate Pokemon as basically being possessed by the fungus. When the issue was presented, Toshiri becomes silent and somewhat withdrawn. He refuses to go any further into the subject. Although he refuses to openly talk about the subject, several hints have been left behind. Rather they're purposeful or not is unknown. But what is obvious is that this Pokemon resembles a possessed being. When this was presented, Toshiri simply replied, Parasect is simply a Pokemon, nothing more. Stop overthinking it. On further investigation on the origin of the Pokemon, it's found that Parasect's original name was supposed to be Parasite, which related to the manga focused on a race of possessing aliens. The name, though, was forcefully changed due to copyright issues about the authors of the manga Parasite. This information was almost disregarded until it was observed that Mount Moon, the home to Paris, was also the home to an alien race of Clefairy. This led people to believe that Clefairy's reason of being on Earth is basic and cliché: to possess all known life.